Alright, as you can see here, this wheel center has no cutout for the locking hubs here. I do have another set of taller wheel centers that are coming, but I thought, hell, I'll just cut these up since I don't need them. Now they're a thin plastic, there's no real structure to them, so I added this support ring that I 3D printed and then clamped it from the inside. Now I'm just boring it out with the centering hole, and then I'm going to widen it out with a step drill bit. My original thought was to use a boring bar and just shave away at the surface, and then I thought, well, this flimsy plastic won't hold very well, so I should just put a live center in the hole and then just try and cut the center section out. But as you'll see a little bit later, this was all for naught. I did, however, step down the speed on the machine a little bit. It was just whirling around a little too fast. As of course you're probably guessing, all the footage is sped up. And I'm just cutting in with a regular bit, using the improper bit. I should have used a boring bar to cut this away, but I didn't really want to break out my big boring bar for that. But trim that up, and now I'm going to turn the head and put my actual boring bar in place and just square up that inside edge. And then just for shits and giggles, I thought I'd take and deburr that inside edge, even though I kind of missed a spot. When I took it off later, I realized I missed an internal spot. But yeah, like I said, you're about to see the fitment issue. See that little retainer ring just pops off real easy. Actually, it looked pretty clean when I got done cutting it like that. Alright, and now the big mistake is I didn't bother measuring anything before I started cutting this thing off. So now I kind of came up with a new plan. I'm going to take and cut it off right at the transition line between the center hub and the outer cap. So unfortunately I screwed up the first cap that I was doing, and so I decided to try again on one of my other extra caps. So again, bored a center hole, put a live center in it, and now I'm just going to trim it down to the point where it's just about to break through, because it's kind of an interrupted cut for this last little bit. And then I ended up just hacksawing off the remainder, and then eventually I cleaned it up. But lucky me, it actually ended up being a snug fit right on the hub. I don't really like the little end, how it's all wavy like that, but it'll work for what I'm doing here, and life will move on. See if those other hubs look better, and I might just run with those instead.